Hello and welcome to Gotta Smell Them All, the series where I assign every Pokemon a signature fragrance. This episode is going to feature a little fragrance called Calling All Angels by Aromatics. This is by far one of my favorite fragrances of all time. If you stick around till the end, I'll tell you which Pokemon I think would be absolutely rocking that fragrance. So starting off with how this smells. When you first spray this perfume, you're immediately just slapped in the face with Fireball. So there's this immediate cinnamon note, but after a few seconds that will dry down into pure resin. And when I say resin, I mean, like tree sap, wood wax, burning resins meant for religious purposes. I've been a violinist for the past 17 years of my life, and in order to play the violin, you have to do this thing called rosining, which is when you take a literal hunk of resin and you glide the bow across it, and it just gets the horsehair really tacky. It puts this dust on it so that you can get like a good catch on the strings, and it creates a lot of friction. But if you don't clean your violin for a long time, guilty, or you use a lot of rosin, it will build up on the wood, and when you play, you'll smell this rosin all the time. And that's exactly what this fragrance smells like to me after, like 20 minutes of wearing. Yes, it does have some incense notes to it, especially after an hour or so. You get that frankincense and myrrh, hence the name Calling All Angels. It's a very Catholic scent, I would say. It smells exactly like playing the violin in a church, which is something that I did. This scent, it follows you all day long. If you put it in the right place, I like to put it a bit behind my ears, kind of at my hairline. When I turn my head, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, where am I? Start freaking out a little bit. Just have a little bit of Catholic guilt all the time. And then finally, after a couple of hours, it just turns into this kind of balsamic smell. It's a smell that's so out of place in daily life that you tend to notice it a lot easier as opposed to something that's floral. But in terms of what Pokemon I think would be wearing this, you may have gotten a little hint when I started talking about the violin. I imagine that if I was in Eterna Forest, I would hear the sound of strings, I would smell this, and then Kricketune would come out of the thicket. I do believe that Kricketune would smell like a rosin violin. I think that the resinous notes in this fragrance as well are very reminiscent of tree sap. Kricketune is a bug-type Pokemon. It has a lot of aspects of stringed instruments. It has a cute little mustache, kind of like a maestro. Its cry does sound a lot like a fiddle. That used to really scare me as a child, to be honest with you. I definitely think Kricketune would be rocking Calling All Angels by Aromatics. So if you thought this was a good Pokemon fragrance matchup, let me know in the comments. If you thought it was horrible, also let me know in the comments if you think of any other fragrance that Kricketune would be rocking. I would love to hear it, and I would love to try them as well. I hope you enjoyed this fragrance breakdown, especially you Kricketune fans, if they exist. Do Kricketune fans exist? Well, everyone is someone's favorite little guy, apparently. Yeah, just let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!